ahead. It's a smart move.
Got you.
All right, so we're gonna start seated. Brush all the glitter off your mat. All right, well, today is a full moon. It's Lincoln's birthday.
It's a snow moon.
It's a snow moon.
That's what's called.
That's for February. We're gonna get a couple of inches probably of snow today. So, what?
So they say.
So they say, yeah, we'll hold our breath for that one. So yeah, so let's get started. So sitting up nice and tall, let's do a couple of warming breaths before we get started. So we're gonna see if we can do the inhale and the exhale the same, and then we're gonna pause in between. So I'm gonna let you count your breath. So inhale, whatever your count is, and then exhale the same. So 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, and do that 3 or 4 times. And see if you can put a little pause in between the inhale and the exhale, and then a pause between the exhale and the inhale. And finish the breath you're on, and let's do one more. Excellent. All right, so let's start moving a little bit here. Let's start with the small joints. We'll do some snow shovel prep later. All right, let's start with the feet. So we're gonna draw the toes towards the shoulders and extend the heels away from the torso. And then point and flex. You can do both together or one at a time or alternate. Excellent. And then release that. Then we're going to do circles around with the ankles. We do start with one, do both together, or do opposites. Nice. All right, release that, shake out the feet. Let's do the supinate and pronate. So the sole of the foot comes in and then the pinky toe comes back. Do the feet together, opposites, one at a time, however you like it. Excellent. And then let's finish off the ankles with windshield wipers. Excellent. Okay, release that, shake it out if you like. And then let's move up to the wrist. So extend the arms out, tuck the thumb, wrap the fingers around, and make circles with the wrist. You can do the same, opposite, whatever you like, one at a time, whatever you need. And then getting into bigger circles into the elbows and the shoulders. Excellent. Release that. You can shake out the hands, and then we're going to bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, and make figure eights. Excellent. Pause for a moment, pull the hands apart, and then switch fingers on top. Excellent. Release that and shake it out. All right, so let's move up to the neck and shoulders. So sitting up nice and tall again, we're going to inhale. On the exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest. On the inhale, looking up. And exhale back down. Inhale all the way up. And exhale all the way back down. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. One more full time, all the way up. And all the way back down. Excellent. Back to neutral. And then we'll go side to side. So we're going to exhale ear to shoulder. Inhale, center. Second side, ear to shoulder. Inhale, center. Back to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Excellent. Inhale, back to center. One more time each side. Back to the first side. If you want to bring that same arm out and over, resting on that opposite side of the head. And then breathing into any tension that you're finding. Release the tension with the exhale. Nice. And then to release, we're going to inhale, head comes up, release the arm down. Exhale to the other side, that arm comes out and over. Resting the hand gently on that side of the head. Breathing into any tension that you're finding. Excellent. And then when you're ready, inhale the head back up and release the arm. All right, one more here with the neck. So we're going to look straight ahead on the inhale. On the exhale, chin comes around towards the shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, back to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Nice. Inhale, back to center. One more time each side. Exhale to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Nice. Inhale, back to center. Let's move down to the shoulders, forward and up on the inhale. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, down. Excellent. And then let's reverse that movement. So we're going to inhale back and up. Exhale, down and forward. Excellent. A couple more either direction or straight up and down. Nice, and release that. All right, so let's do some moving the spine. If you're comfortable sitting cross-legged, you can do that. Otherwise, you can have the legs straight out. So we're going to start with our cat and cow. We're going to exhale back to cat, tuck the chin, curl the tailbone up. That's our cat position. Inhale, cow, reverse the curve, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale back to cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale. Let's do one more in each direction. And then last one. Nice. All right, let's come back to that neutral spine, sitting up nice and tall. Again, you can have your legs out straight or switch which foot's in front. You're gonna bring one hand down to the floor. Inhale, bring this other arm up and over. Exhale, bring it back. Second side, inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and go at your own pace, nice and slow. Excellent. And one more time each side, or finish off evenly. Excellent. And back to neutral. All right. Next one is our twist. So we're going to inhale, sitting up nice and tall, and then exhale to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, back to center. Excellent. And one more time each side. Nice. And then back to center. Awesome. All right. So if you don't have your legs out straight already, go ahead and bring them out in front. And we're going to do a couple forward folds here. So one of the things you can do is actually walk the hips back. And that's going to give us a little bit more length in our fold. And then we're going to relax the legs if that's comfortable. And then we also want to think about this tilt. So if we're tilted back in the pelvis, it's going to be harder to get anywhere. So that's why walking the hips back and then having a little bit of a tilt forward is going to get us a little bit further. All right, so we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Wherever you get to, just tap the floor. Inhale, bring it back up. And then we'll go ahead and do a couple. Inhale up. And exhale down. Let's do one more. Coming up. And then on the exhale, we're going to stay down. You can grab the shins wherever you reach. We're going to pull the torso forward and then exhale and fold. Drop the chin towards the chest, around the spine if that's comfortable. And we'll take one more breath here. When you're ready to come out, we're going to extend the arms over the legs, push the legs into the floor. Inhale, all the way up, and then exhale and release. Excellent. All right, so let's come up to hands and knees. We're going to start with that fabulous cat and cow. So we'll start with that exhale, bringing the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Tuck the chin and the tailbone. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. And then we're going to reverse the carve, look towards the horizon. That's our inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Back and forth between the two, moving nice and slow, following your breath. Excellent. One more in each direction. And then come to neutral. So from here, let's come into our spinal balance. So this has lots of options. We can start with extending one leg back, toes can touch the floor, opposite arm comes forward. If you have your balance, you might bring that leg up so that it's parallel to the floor. Take a couple breaths. Option to bring elbow and knee together. And one more breath here. And then coming out nice and slowly. Excellent. All right, so let's do the other side. Extend that opposite foot back. Opposite arm comes forward. You can keep the toes on the floor or extend that leg back so it's parallel to the floor. Option to bring elbow and knee together. And one more breath. Excellent. And release. Nice. All right. From here, let's do hip circles. So we're going to bring the hips out to one side, and then they come back towards the heels, and then forward towards the other hip. And then you can come forward if you want, or stay neutral. So we'll do 3 circles on each side. And then after you've done your third one, switch to the other direction. Excellent. Back to neutral. If you want to do a couple of cat and cow to come back to that symmetrical spine before we come up to down dog. Excellent. All right, so back to neutral. If you want, you can walk the hands forward about a half width, and then we're going to curl the toes under. Inhale, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. You can come up and down on the toes if you like, or if you prefer, walk your dog, bend one knee, extend the opposite heel towards the floor. Excellent. And then we're going to straighten the legs. Look up at the hands and walk the feet forward, or look back at the feet, bend the knees, and walk the hands back. Take a moment in your forward fold. You can shake your head, yes and no. And then when you're ready to come up, bend the knees nice and deep, arms out to the side. Arms can come all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Excellent. All right, everybody's up and vertical. All right, so let's start with a little mountain pose here. So option to start with big toes touching, heels a couple inches apart, feet hip width distance apart or wider, depending on your balance. And then let's look at the collarbones here. So imagine that the 2 collarbones are coming away from each other, or on the back body, the points, the shoulder blade points come towards each other. So either one's going to open up this upper thoracic rib cage. And then you can do palms forward or palms towards each other. I like forward for the shoulder rotation. And then the feet are rooted, crown of the head skyward. We'll just take a couple breaths here, finding that grounding energy in the floor coming up. Excellent. All right, so let's release that. If you want, shake it out. And let's move on to moving balance. So we're going to start with our palm tree pose. So there's lots of options with this one. You just come up on the toes. You can do just the arms, or you can put them both together. So this is our inhale and exhale. If this is too easy for you today, you can come up and stay up for extra breath or so, or just do it however it's going to work for you today. Excellent. All right, finish the one you're on and we'll do one more. Nice. All right. As always, if you want to check that out. All right, so let's do the second moving balance one, our Karate Kid or flying crane. And we're going to do opposites today. So we're going to start with the hands out to the sides. We're going to lift one knee up and touch it with the opposite hand. And then back to center, and then other side. Going at your own pace, hopefully sort of slow. Excellent. And one more time each side or finish off evenly. Excellent. All right. So let's come into, we'll start with our warrior one next. All right. So we're going to step 1 foot forward. That back foot's turned out slightly or however comfortably you like. And we're going to start with warming up the knees. So we've got an inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. So we want to keep the torso perpendicular to the floor. So we're not leaning forward as we bend the knee. We want to keep that vertical. You have your hands on your hips or down by your sides. If that back calf is tight, you can always bend the knee. Excellent. All right, so we're going to push off, step back, or step the feet forward together. Turn that foot out, step that second foot forward. Inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. Excellent. Push off, step back, or step the feet forward together. All right, so let's add arms. All right, when we're shoveling, I'm just trying to not do the same motions that we're going to do with that. I mean, unless we need our snowblower, then it's just a forward press. So we'll do the, actually, you know what? We've got Valentine's Day coming up. We're going to do this one. All right, so the hands on the heart. We're going to bend that front knee, open the arms out, and then exhale, bring it back in. Excellent. All right, open and closed. So this is where the yoga Woo comes in, send out what you don't need, bring in what you do. Let go of what no longer serves you. Spread joy. Bring in joy. Whatever speaks to you in your heart center. I can do the yoga woo-woo. All right, one more time. Excellent. Drop the arms, step the feet back together. Switching feet. And then we're gonna do the same thing with the hands. You can switch which one lands first. And here we go. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And we'll do one more. Excellent. Drop the hands and step the feet back together. Awesome sauce. All right. Let's do everybody's favorite squat fold. Yay, you guys love them so much. If I keep saying that, it'll happen, right? They're not that bad. So one of the things that we do when we're lifting big piles of snow is we push and turn. So we have this weight, and that's when a lot of people hurt their backs or have heart problems pop up. So we want to keep the idea of, and I know it takes longer, but that's how I do it sometimes, is I lift it up and then turn my body and dump it. So just something to keep in mind. All right, so let's do these squat folds. So we're gonna inhale the arms up, squat down, inhale back up, fold forward, inhale back up. So that's one sequence, all right? So here we go. So we're gonna inhale, and then exhale, squat, just as far as is comfortable. You gotta get back up, inhale. And then we're gonna hinge at that hip joint, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, squat. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up, and we'll just do one last set. Exhale, squat. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Nice. Inhale, bring it all the way up. And exhale down. Nice. All right. So let's do a fabulous tree pose. So we're going to start with one foot rooted into the ground, heel of the other foot above the ankle. Tripod or kickstand. So we're going to check in with this hip first, nice and straight and strong. Hands at the heart. And then we're going to grow your branches. So they can go straight up, power pose with the index fingers pointing up. A Y. You can do straight arms and do a V. Cactus arms, T, or you can move the arms. Whatever you like. Or you can keep the hands at the heart. So whatever feels good for you today. If you have your balance, you want to bring that foot up higher, you can do that. If you get wobbly, you can extend through the crown of the head. If you fall out of your pose, you can come back in. And because I've been talking and not breathing, don't forget to breathe. Excellent. When you're ready to come out, we're going to come out nice and gracefully. Shake that out. Shake out at least the straight leg, maybe both. Awesome sauce. All right, let's do the other side. Heel above the ankle. Hands on the heart. We're going to grow our branches. And again, whatever you like to do with the arms, demonstrate all Y, V, T, move. And breathe. If you have your balance, you want to bring your foot up higher, you can do that. Excellent. And then coming out nice and graceful. Shake it out. All right. So next, let's do, we'll do our Warrior 2 business sequence, whatever you call it. Okay. So we're going to start with one foot at the front. And I typically switch which foot I start with, Warrior 1 versus Warrior 2. Doesn't matter which one you do both sides. There you go. All right, so bend that front knee, arms out to the side. If your feet aren't where you like them, you can move them, adjust them. Take another breath here, extend out through the fingers. Nice. And then we'll do some additional poses in here. So we're going to start with our side angle pose. Forearm comes to that front leg. This upper hand can be on the hip, up towards the ceiling or overhead. Excellent. Inhale, windmill around to Peaceful Warrior. And exhale back to side angle pose. Inhale again, Peaceful Warrior. And last time through, exhale, side angle pose. And last, inhale, Peaceful Warrior. Next, we're gonna bring the arms back to Warrior 2. Take a couple breaths here. Excellent, and drop the arms and step the feet back together. Excellent, and shake that out. Switching feet. Arms together with the heart, and then open out, bend that front knee. Extend over the gaze over those front fingers. Excellent. We're going to exhale, side angle pose. The upper arm can be on the hip, hand up towards the ceiling, or arm over the ear. Inhale, windmill around to Peaceful Warrior. And exhale back to side angle pose. Excellent. Inhale again, Peaceful Warrior. Nice. And one more time through. Exhale, side angle pose. And inhale, Peaceful Warrior. Nice. Back to Warrior 2. A couple breaths here. Settle in. Excellent. And we'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. Awesome. All right, shake it out. All right, let's do a slow and gentle half sun salutation. All right, so I'm just gonna do regular arms. So hands start at the heart. We're gonna inhale, hands down, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold, nice and slow, take your time. Inhale, halfway lift, the hands can come to the front of the legs. Exhale, fold forward again. Bend the knees, arms out to the side, push the feet in. Inhale, coming up nice and slow. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, we'll try it slower this time. Inhale. And exhale. Hinge at the hips, forward fold. Coming down. Gonna inhale, halfway lift, nice and slow. Extend the head and the tailbone away from each other. Exhale, fold forward again. Bend the knees, arms out to the side. Slowly push the feet in. Inhale. Bring all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. We're gonna do one more. See if we can go about that same rate. I'm not gonna try and make you go slower because I don't think you can. Inhale. And exhale. Hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend the head and the tailbone away from each other. Forward fold again. Bend the knees, arms out to the side, push the feet in, inhale. Slow. Oh, you guys did so much better. Palms together, hands to heart. That's hard to go slow, huh?
Yeah.
You get, and then I speed up, and then it's like, woo. All right, let's do our fabulous cowboy horse and star pose. Okay, so you can just turn sideways on your mat, or you can stay on the narrow side, however you like. All right. So we're going to inhale, open the arms, open the fingers. This is our inhale, star. And then on the exhale, we're going to bend the knees, bend the elbows. If you want, you can bend the wrist. Inhale, open back up. If it's okay with your neck, you can look up slightly, but that is a back bend. Exhale, come back down to horse, or some people call this goddess. Inhale again, open. And exhale, back down. All right, one more round. Inhale, open. And exhale down. Nice, and release. Nice. All right, so let's do, we're not gonna overdo it, but I just wanna show you a trapezoid. Is it trapezoids? I think so. Strengthener, which is good for removing snow. Not that we're been talking about it too much. Now it's snowing again. So here's what we're gonna do. So feet can be wherever you like. We're gonna bring the elbows tight in on the ribs and thumbs up. All right, so there's two ways to do this on the back body, which it's kind of tricky if you can't see what your back is doing. It's kind of hard to feel it sometimes. So we're just going to relax the shoulder blades down. So instead of towards each other like that, we're gonna go down. Can't see. Perfect. All right, so ribs in, or elbows into the ribs. We're gonna turn the thumbs out, keeping the arms attached to the ribs. And then sometimes we do this where we activate those muscles in between the shoulder blades. So you might be able to do it right in between the shoulder blades, and you might be able to do it lower down. So 6 seconds, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then release. We'll do it 2 more times. Elbows in, turn the hands out, activate those muscles, and release. All right, let's do it one more time. Elbows in, turn the hands out. Excellent, and release. So that's a good one to practice when we're not in class, to strengthen that upper back. We have, or more the center and maybe, well, it depends on where your definition is. Okay, so I would say center back. We have a lot of, like, the bucket seats in our cars kind of encourage forward shoulder position. If we sleep on too high of a pillow, devices, anything like that, where as we get older and as a internet connected society, we are bringing our shoulders forward. So that helps pull those back into a better space. All right, so we're gonna come down to the floor. If you want to do a squat, you're welcome to do that. If you want to skip it, just come down and sit. If you're working on your squat to get your heels onto the floor, you can practice using a blanket. All right, everybody's almost down, so whenever you're ready, all the way on the floor. So let's do our open and closed twist, and then we'll come down onto our spines. So we're gonna start with bending this right knee, right foot comes into the mat. Left arm over that left leg. We're gonna inhale and extend that arm up. Feel the whole spine come up with that arm. And then that arm can come in front of or behind that right arm. Sorry, right leg. Right hand behind the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. That left leg can be relaxed. And we're not trying too hard to force this. Take one more breath here. And then unwind. Open twist. Left arm over that left leg, gaze follows the thumb. Inhale, open. And press that right hand into the right leg for stability. Excellent. And then when you're ready, bring that arm back. Release, we'll switch legs. Right arm over that right leg. Inhale, lift, feel the extension of the arm, extend the whole spine. Exhale in front of or behind that left knee. Left hand behind the spine, pushing in. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. Excellent. Unwind. Right arm over that right leg. Inhale, open, twist. Excellent. And then bring it on back. And then we're going to come on to the spine. Feet at the top of the mat, and then roll down onto the flat of the back. Head comes down gently. We're going to start with one-legged Apanasana. So we're going to bring feet down to the mat and one knee in at a time. So we're going to exhale, knee in. Inhale, foot to the floor. Other side, exhale, knee in. Inhale, foot to the floor. Excellent. One more time each side. Nice. All right, from here, let's do some windshield wipers. The arms come out to the side in a T. You can walk the feet away from the torso a little bit, maybe tuck the shoulder blades under. We're just going to drop the knees side to side. So there's a lot of variations here for windshield wipers as well. So this is one option, just side to side, nice and gently. You can do move the feet out wider and drop a knee in towards the opposite heel. That kind of gets into that outside edge of that hip. That's an option. And then another option is to bring the legs together and then lift the feet up off the floor and go side to side. So this is a lot more of a core movement, more of a strengthening option than a relaxing one. All right, so let's bring the feet back down to center, and then we're gonna bring both knees in on the exhale. On the inhale, feet up towards the ceiling, arms overhead, and point and flex the feet. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, open, point and flex. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, open, point and flex. Exhale, bend the knees. Nice. All right, so let's bring the feet down to the mat, and we're going to, let's see what order we're gonna do this in. Let's do bridge pose next. All right, so we're gonna do 4 different styles here. So we're gonna start, first one is just the hips. Arms can be down by your side or robot arms. Elbows bent, fingers point up towards the ceiling. We're gonna line up the knees and the heels and the hip joints. On the inhale, push the feet into the floor, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, release the hips down to the floor. Next, let's do that one again. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Nice. One more time like that. Push the feet in. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, back down. Nice and slow. Excellent. Second round, we're going to add the arms. So they start out by your sides. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, arms down, hips down. And again, inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, arms down, hips down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms up, hips up. And exhale, arms down, hips down. Next round, we're adding an extra breath. We're going to inhale, push the feet in, arms up overhead. Exhale, release just the hips. Nice and slow. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. And again, inhale, hips up, arms up overhead. Exhale, release just the hips. Excellent. Take another inhale, arms down by your sides. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release just the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Excellent. All right, from here, we're going to take the arms out to the sides a little bit. And we're going to inhale, lift the hips, and then come up on the toes if that's comfortable. And then the knees go out, and the knees come in, and then the hips come down, and then the heels come down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift the hips up on the toes, knees go out, knees come back in, hips come down, and heels come down. All right, one more time. Inhale, lift, hips come up on the toes, knees go out, knees come in, exhale, Hips come down nice and slow. And then the heels come down. Excellent. All right, let's bring it in for regular Apanasana. Both knees come in. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, knees out. So if the hands are on the knees are bent, or the elbows are bent, and then the elbows straighten. So we're only moving a few inches here. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, knees out. Excellent. All right, so let's bring the feet back down to the mat. We're going to do a nice twist here. So bring the arms out to the sides. Left foot comes to the center of the mat. Right leg crosses over the left. I'm going to drop both legs over towards the left. And the head can look left, center, or right. Excellent. Inhale, both knees to center. Bring the head to the center. Drop the knees to the right. And you can look left, center, or right. Excellent. Inhale back to center. We're going to uncross the legs, switch the cross. Right foot comes to the center, left leg over the right. I'm going to drop both knees to the left, turn and look, left, center, or right. Excellent. Inhale, both knees to the center. Drop the knees to the right. Change the direction of the head if you like. Excellent. Inhale, both knees back to center. Uncross the legs. Let's do a wide-legged Apanasana. Knees are nice and wide. Couple of 3, 6 times, whatever feels good. Then when you're ready, feet come back down to the mat. Option to keep the knees bent, feet on the floor, or you can extend the legs all the way straight out. And we're going to finish off with our palm tree pose arms. We'll start with the hands on the floor. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Excellent. Finish the one you're on. Do one more. And then it's time to get ready for our final relaxation pose. You are welcome to bend the knees, feet in the mat. Feet can be wide, drop the knees together. You can keep the legs out straight. Put your legs up on a chair, a blanket over you, or maybe under your head. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And getting any last little wiggles out. And let's do a full body relaxation, walking up the body, relaxing each part as we go. Starting with the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Relax the wrists. Release the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. If you'd like, you can roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, pushing up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way. Let's finish with sun breath number 2. It's this one. Arms out straight in front. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Do that 3 times. Alrighty, here we go. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And again, inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And one more fabulous time. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Palms together, thumb at the heart, and namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, guys. Be safe getting home. It's mostly the other drivers, I know.